What up, y'all? So I got a chance to see an early screening of Thunderbolts in theaters Thursday night after work. And man, I gotta tell you, it was definitely worth the price of admission. So yeah, here it is, 2 days later. I'm filming on a Saturday, and I've been thinking about a way to do a movie review without giving away any spoilers. Luckily, that same night or the next day, yesterday, I ran across this guy's movie review here on TikTok, and I pretty much agree with the majority of everything that he had to say about the film. You know, pretty articulate guy. You know, if y'all don't follow him, go ahead and do that. He's pretty cool guy. Without further ado, here we go. Also, if my 13-year-old son runs across this video, I'm sorry I saw the movie without you, and hopefully the next weekend I have you, we will be able to see it together along with Captain America Brave New World. Love you, buddy. Alrighty, first things first, shout out to the beautiful and lovely talented actress Florence Pugh. I've been a fan of her since A24's Midsommar and the other films that she's been in ever since. Most notably, obviously, Black Widow and Hawkeye. And she starred in another horror movie too. I think it's called Sweet Home Darling or something like that. I may be misquoting, but either way, she's a very talented actress. So yeah, she killed it in this film. Her character is Yelena Belova. She's been established since 2021's Black Widow as Scarlett Johansson's sister's character, Natasha Romanoff's sister. So she's pretty much, you know, continuation of the Black Widow character. I guess technically it could be considered a sequel to Avengers Endgame, even between all of the other, you know, releases that's come out, you know, between Shang-Chi and all that stuff and all the other movies and whatnot. But yeah, this is definitely a sequel to Black Widow in her favor as far as like her storyline, her character is concerned. She definitely did her thing in this movie. Shout out to my man David Harbour. He is a very talented actor as well. He's been on my radar since the very first Equalizer film with Denzel Washington, and he's since gone on to star in the Stranger Things series on Netflix. Very good actor. He's also been in tons of movies since then. Since this movie is a continuation of Black Widow, this also delves deeper into his character development as well. And he's just like, he has his funny moments, but just like dude said in his review, like they don't seem forced or, you know, cheesy and shit like, you know, like past other Marvel films where, you know, they just insert one-liner jokes and shit and you just like, oh, okay, well, you know, I guess it's just to keep the story moving, you know what I mean? Like he comes out of nowhere and shit. He just, you know, he's just basically happy to be there, man. I fucks with his character. Shout out to Sebastian Stan, very good actor. He definitely has range. I think I saw him in a horror movie on Shudder called Fresh or something, where he plays a serial killer, and he's, man, the man has range. He's definitely a talented actor as well as the rest of the cast. His story continued from Falcon and the Winter Soldier on the Disney Plus TV series and whatnot, and his character development continues to develop in this film as well, even after Captain America's Brave New World. Sorry, spoiler alert for those who haven't seen Captain America's Brave New World, even though that shit came out a couple fucking months ago. You know, I hope somebody or most of y'all have seen that movie by now, but yeah, anyway, his character definitely holds weight in this movie. Only thing I've been like, you know, kind of like on the edge about as far as like they describe him as like the leader of the team. I mean, like, don't get me wrong, his character is essential to the story or whatnot and how the story unfolds, but I mean, like, between him and Yelena, I mean, like, technically I feel like she was more of a leader to the team than him. It's subjective, you know. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. You may or may not agree, but it is what it is. He definitely did his thing. Shout out to Wyatt Russell, another talented actor on the this film's roster of talented actors and actresses. I think I've been a fan of him since I think, what was it, 22 Jump Street with Channing Tatum. He was silly as hell in that movie, but he definitely has range. I also saw him in like Night Swim. I think it's a horror movie, but definitely a dope guy. Also, I saw him in Falcon and Winter Soldier Disney Plus TV series too. Yeah, so his character development has been continuing from that series to this film as well. And yeah, he had his little comic relief moments along with David Harbour's character too. So yeah, he has some good fight scenes. good dialogue. All of the characters basically had balanced screen time, and I fucks with it. I like this character a lot in here. You know, going from like the bullshit that happened in the Falcon and Winter Soldier that he pulled or whatnot, he definitely, you know, if they're going for a redemption arc in this movie, the writers definitely did him justice for this one. 5 stars. Shout out to actress Hannah John Kamen, and I kind of feel bad because outside of Ant-Man and the Wasp, I cannot think of any other film that she's been in, but I'm pretty sure I've seen at least one other film that she's been in, and she's definitely a talented actress as well. As far as her character development from Ant-Man and the Wasp to this, definitely off the rails. Like I said, the writers, producers, everybody involved in this film did their thing. She definitely had some dope fight scenes, dope dialogue, dope character interaction. All of that shit is dope. So definitely hope to see her in more future MCU projects as well as separate projects as well. And that brings me to Taskmaster, Olga Kurylenko. Pretty sure I'm mispronouncing her shit. She's a very talented actress as well. I do remember an old James Bond movie that the actress played in or whatnot. And yeah, I would say that for the time that Taskmaster was in the film, they served their purpose. That's as much as I can say without spoiling it for those who haven't seen it. I'm still kind of irritated about it, but you know, shit. I mean, I'll be in my feelings for however long I'll be in my feelings about it. I'll eventually get over it. But yeah, they for whatever purpose, the writers, producers, or whatnot put Taskmaster in the film. Maybe it was fan service, not sure. But I will say that to say this: the original Taskmaster from the comic books, Tony Masters. Hopefully, the studio will find a way to bring that actual character to life in a future MCU project. That's all I'm gonna say. Hopefully, they'll find a way to do that. I'll leave it at that. Valin motherfucking Tina. Now, first and foremost, Julia Louis-Dreyfus. She's a older actress. I'm pretty sure I've seen her in a lot of films back in, like, you know, 90s, early 2000s, whatnot. Yeah, nigga old, so I didn't see a lot of movies, and I've definitely seen her in a lot of those back in the day movies and shit, and she's definitely a very, very talented actress. Definitely has range. So you're technically supposed to hate her character. And then just going back to like when she was first introduced in between Falcon and the Winter Soldier and in credits of Black Widow, you know, you kind of like, I don't know, I mean, I didn't know how to feel about her back then, even though like technically they were kind of leaning for it. I feel like now that in retrospect they were kind of leaning for the audience to hate her, you know, as far as like trying to get Yelena to kill fucking Hawkeye and, you know, so on and so forth up to this point. So definitely hate her character, so that lets you know that the actress is very, very good at her job, especially, you know, as far as like the storyline between, you know, Bob or whatnot. Speaking of Bob, once I found out that the character Sentry, aka Robert Reynolds, aka Bob, was gonna be in the movie, that definitely had me invested. Obviously, I was already invested in the previous characters or whatnot, but just knowing that this particular actor, Lewis Pullman, shout out to Lewis Pullman, he's a dope ass fucking talented actor as well. I haven't seen Top Gun Maverick, but I know a lot of people know him as Bob, or his character as Bob from that movie, even though I've never seen that movie. But I know the actor from fucking Bad Times at the El Royale. That is an awesome fucking movie. It was unfortunately it didn't do good at the box office when it was out some years back. I forget what year that movie dropped, but definitely told a good ass story. I fucks with him. He's a dope ass actor. He did his thing as Bob in Sentry and as the Void. He was definitely a dope ass villain and shit for the to move the story along for the plot as well. So yeah, that was his fucking performance alone was fucking phenomenal. Dead ass. Especially for this fucking scene. For those who've seen the movie already, y'all know what the fuck this goddamn chick can't have no fucking where. I'm sorry, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert for those who haven't seen it, but this fucking part right here is funny as shit. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, overall, I would recommend this movie to anyone. Fucking 5 stars, 10 out of 10 rating. Definitely when I can afford to fucking get more tickets and go see it again, I'ma see it again. Peace.